Let's talk about the storm yesterday, guys. I want to set some things straight. We talked yesterday morning. I was sat in the exact spot, and I said, guys, I don't think we're going to get any snow on any of the roadways. It's just not going to happen that way. But, you know, things turned out obviously different. Between 6 and 9 o'clock last night, if you were outside and you were on the roadways, it was like a blizzard. The snowfall fell at such a rate, guys, that it overwhelmed the warm ground. Temperatures never fell below freezing at all throughout the entire event. What happens in that type of situation when you get very heavy precipitation, in this case very heavy snow, it pulls down the colder air that's several thousand feet up in the atmosphere and cools the surface down. So that's exactly what we saw. And then it laid the snow down on the roadways. 1 to as much as 3 inches fell. And then after it stopped snowing, the snow really melted really quickly. You're out there this morning, and it's mainly just wet. Temperatures region-wide pretty much are above freezing this morning. So I'm not expecting any big issues out there on your ride into work, aside from some very slushy spots on some of the side roads. Suffolk, 3 inches of snow from yesterday evening. Portsmouth, about 1.5 inches, and a lot of spots in between that. Norfolk officially at 2 inches. Last time we had snow in March at the airport was 4 years ago in early March. So that's pretty interesting there. There's a loop over the last 12 hours of that rain snow line that just charged along I-64 to the south and east and blew through Hampton Roads with those very heavy snowfall rates for a couple of hours. And then it all wound down and is now out of here. It's going to be a problem for New England next, dropping up to 1 to 2 feet of snow in the Boston area. Blizzard warnings are up for them. We'll still deal with the winds today as a result, but our skies will clear out. Mid-30s out there this morning. Back inland, a few spots drop below freezing now, so watch for a few icy spots there out through Gatesville. Even Suffolk now at 33. Suffolk schools, by the way, are now closed due to the slippery conditions there. 36 in Williamsburg, 35 now in Virginia Beach down to Chesapeake. There's some of the winds still gusting up and over 40 miles per hour along the immediate coastline. Areas inland still breezy, but not as strong as they were yesterday evening. Nearly a 30-mile-per-hour gust reported recently in Elizabeth City. And those winds up through the lunch hour and then starting to relax a little bit through the rest of the afternoon and the evening. Tides at Sewell's Point, especially the high tide cycle this morning, will be running a little bit higher. Some minor tidal flooding possible there. But by tonight and tomorrow's cycles, they should be much better and not a big issue. Here's outlooks on Futurecast. The sunshine today, a breezy day. Temperatures warming into the mid to upper 40s. Any snow that does remain will be melted away by this evening. And by tonight, we do cool back down to the upper 20s and low 30s. I'm not really concerned for widespread icy spots. That wind today should dry things out with a drier air mass building on in, but we could have a few icy spots tomorrow morning with some refreeze, and then we're right back up into the mid to upper 40s tomorrow afternoon with a fair amount of clouds, and then we do it all over again a little bit warmer into the day on Thursday. 48 today. Clearing skies will remain breezy. Tonight back down to 33, closer to the water, inland likely dropping below freezing. And there's your 7-day forecast. Still a cool day tomorrow, but we pop up to average finally by the time we get to Thursday and Friday, and we could even see some low 60s in here by the second half of the weekend and early next week.